So I have just booked myself onto a 4-day trek to Ciudad Perdida. They say that Ciudad Perdida is like the new Machu Picchu. I read on Wikipedia that Ciudad Perdida was built 650 years before the Incas built Machu Picchu, so really Machu Picchu is the new Ciudad Perdida. The lost city was built by a group of indigenous people called the Tayrona. They don't exist anymore, they were wiped out by the Spanish. But there are like descendants of Tayrona who still live in this area, who still inhabit these mountains. Hopefully we'll get to see them and understand a bit about like what life is like to be an indigenous person now in Colombia. I don't know much else about it. I know that it's a 4-day trek. I know that it's like we're going to be walking like 30 miles in total and it's all in jungle. I went to the drugstore to get insect repellent and they gave me pills, which I've never heard of before, but apparently it makes your sweat like really unappealing to insects. I hope it doesn't also make your sweat really unappealing to humans. There goes our dinner. Not that we're eating donkey. The dinner's on the donkey. Looks like we're arriving to the camp. Oh, it's so nice. I think that is where we'll be sleeping tonight. Good morning. It's 5:30 AM. Not entirely clear why we have to get up so early, but apparently we do. We have been told we're going to walk like 6 hours today, and we're going to stop at a village halfway to meet some locals and have some lunch. So it should be nice. Good morning, Toad. I'm sweating so much, it's dripping in my own mouth. Anyway, I just wanted to, in between sweat drips, tell you that this, here behind me, this is a cocoa plant. This is what you use to make cocaine. Looks so innocent. But they grow it here because it's used a lot in the indigenous people's ceremonies. Also, they make teas with it and they chew it because it's really good for high altitude, and a lot of the indigenous communities, they live very high up in these mountains. So that's why they grow it, apparently.
Tengo una pequeña hija que viene, me gustaría llevarle una.
Claro.
So for the cogis, the house is really symbolic and important. Apparently, at the top there's like those two spikes. They represent the 2 tallest mountains in the area, and the 3 stars represent the 3 native communities that live in this region. It's so interesting, like meeting these indigenous cultures. They've existed for thousands of years without being touched by our Western world. It's like such a unique experience. Time for a break and a lunchtime swim. It's quite lovely. You can see Carlos in the background. And over there Katrina has like passed out on a rock. Oh. Is it cold?
Oh, deliciosa.
Deliciosa. Hi, good evening. After 6 hours of hiking today, we just had some delicious food, and now we're playing cards, and tomorrow we go to Ciudad Perdida. Thanks. Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm on stage. Okay, this'll do. Oh, 7 AM, day 3, day of the lost city, and there's like a million steps. Why do lost cities have to be so high? Why can't they lose a city low down? How's it going? So this is Ciudad Perdida, and there's 3 main sections. This is like the trade area, where they would like trade with the people that lived by the sea. This was where all the really important people lived, and down here is like the building area, and then I don't really know what's this bit again.
Which one? The channel.
This bit.
The channel.
Oh, for the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we are. And there's 250 circles. They had like 2,000 inhabitants. And they think they lived here around 550 AD.
Yeah.
BC. BC. Before Christ?
I don't know.
After. 550 AD.
Yeah.
So the Tayronas, the indigenous people that lived here, they built this city around 550 AD, but no one knew it existed until 1976. That's why it's called the Lost City, because the indigenous people from around here, the ones that still live here, they're called the Coggies, they kept this place secret for so many years. They kept it from the Spanish, from the invaders. And yeah, they think that there's 2 more cities somewhere in these mountains, but we've still not found them. Today might be the day. I'm quite good at finding cities. You never know. So we just learnt something quite interesting. The guy that started this tour company that I'm with, Turcol, he was actually a looter. He was one of the bandits that came here before the government knew about this place and stole gold from all the tombs. I guess he had a change of heart, and he's the guy that eventually told the Colombian government that this place existed. And then, after a few years of restoration, he set up his tour company and brought the first ever tourists to Ciudad Perdida. Pretty cool. And there's the money shop. Casa Maria. That's what will be on Grandma's postcard.
Boys! Titties out!
So we did it. After 3 days of trekking through the sweatiest jungle on the planet, we made it to Ciudad Perdida. And now we're back at camp, gonna have a beer, maybe a little swim, and just gonna wait for the helicopter to come pick us up.